Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the all-new 2021 Mercedes-Benz S-Class. This one is the 580. There is the 500 and the 580, and this 580 has a good amount of packages. It does have the warmth and comfort package, 3D package, and it does have the AMG line package and the night package. But let me go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, they're going to be a 4.0 bi-turbo V8 that is connected to an EQ boost system. Basically just makes the engine smooth overall, and it makes it nice and quiet. Anyways, this engine is connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and this engine produces 496 horses and 516 pound-feet of torque. And the fuel economy numbers on this engine: 17 in the city, 25 highway, and 20 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2021 S550. If you guys are interested in the standard features this one has, just go ahead and pause the video. And it does have a good amount of packages. Again, if you guys are interested in the packages this one has, just go ahead and pause the video. And the price on this one with destination is $136,000. If you guys are interested in the color is called Obsidian Black, and it does look very, very good on this Mercedes-Benz S-Class. And as I said, guys, the S-Class was completely redesigned for 2021, and it does look very good. I love the styling, and I think it does look honestly amazing. And I forgot to mention, but this one does actually have a $3,000 black leather package, which is insane. And it does have the rear steering, which is, I think, a $1,700 option if I'm not mistaken. Coming to the front, I love the way how this S-Class looks like. And the AMG line package and the night package make it looks much better. Coming to the front, I love the design of the headlights. Everything is LED, which is expected from a $136,000 car. The design looks amazing. There's going to be some chrome in the bottom, just a very small amount of chrome, which I like. And the grille has a really nice look to it. The surrounding and the inserts are finished in chrome. Mercedes-Benz logo on top, and there is another Mercedes-Benz logo right there. Not a big fan of the way how the sensor looks like. I think Mercedes could have done a little bit better job with the location of the sensor, maybe placing it in the bottom. I think it would have looked a little bit better. It does have a front-facing camera, and again, I'm not a big fan of the placement of the camera. But overall, I think the styling looks very, very nice. It does have front parking sensors, and there's going to be some gloss black in the bottom. I think this is part of the night package or AMG line package. And overall, I think the style of the bottom portion of the bumper looks good for a luxury car. And there is a bottom grille. I really like the fact that the bottom grille is finished in gloss black. Here is a side view of this all-new S-Class, and honestly, the side view looks amazing. Mercedes-Benz did a great job with the design overall. So the front, the back, and the side, everything looks amazing. And around the windows, the window trim is finished in chrome, and the chrome is actually very thick. And for the door handles, they do pop out when you unlock the car. When you lock it, they go back in. And overall, I think the side view looks amazing. On the mirror, there is the turn signal indicator, blind spot monitoring system, and the camera for the 360 camera this S-Class has. I'll show you that when I go inside. And for the rims, this S-Class does have the V multi-spoke AMG 21-inch rims. The front ones are going to be 255/35 21s, and the back is 285/30 21s, and the design looks amazing, and I would definitely go with those rims if I were to buy this S-Class. And I completely forgot, but this S-Class does have rear steering, and it is a $1,300 option. The back wheels turn the opposite direction of the front wheels by 4.5 degrees, and on the roof there is a panoramic sunroof. But let's go ahead and move to the back of this S-Class, and I'll show you how it looks like from the back. Here is the back of this all-new S-Class, and it does look very good from the back. And Mercedes-Benz is making their cars the same. So basically, if you buy the E-Class, the C-Class, the CLA or CLS, all of them will have the same look from the back. But of course, the cars will be bigger or smaller depending on the model. but I think the design of the back of this S-Class looks very good. This is the E-Class, and it does have almost the same look as this S-Class. They're going to be this chrome trim across the back. I think it does look good. Formatic badge is all the way to the right. Mercedes-Benz is in the middle, of course. S580 on the left, and as I said, you could get the 580 or the 500 S-Class. For the taillights, everything is going to be LED, and I really love the design of those taillights, and I love the turn signal indicators. They're amber. I'm glad that they're not red, and there's just so much detail inside of those taillights. Reflectors are going to be located in the bottom, and there is rear parking sensors. The exhaust tips are not connected to the exhaust pipe, so basically fake exhaust tips, but they're finished in chrome. Since this S-Class has the night package and AMG line package, I'm not sure why the exhaust tips are not blacked out here in the back. Here is a key. It does look good. It has a really nice solid feel to it, but definitely it's a very bulky big key. And the back is finished in gloss black, the front is finished in gloss black, and the surrounding is finished in brushed aluminum. The Mercedes logo is going to be the lock button. The unlock is underneath it, and it does have tailgate release. To open the trunk, there is 3 ways: one on the key, one on the trunk itself, and one inside. And up here there is 2 buttons. There is one to close the trunk, the other one is to close the trunk, unlock the car, and there are going to be 2 lights right here. In the bottom, they're going to be white lights, LED lights, and this tab is going to be red. So when you have your trunk open at night, people could see you, could see that the trunk is open. And inside, there is a ton of space. This trunk is very big, but it's not as wide, so it is nice and deep. And the opening is very good, so putting things in and out is very easy. On the right, there are going to be a storage place, and there is a 12-volt right here. And as I said, the trunk is very big. There's going to be a hook right here. You could put some grocery bags or hang some grocery bags. And on the right and left, there is some LED lights, and right underneath there is a little bit of storage place. Here is the door handle on this S-Class. To be able to bring it out, you have to click on the left side of the sensor. The sensor will take care of locking the car. So just go ahead and click on the left of it, and the door handle will come out. It does say Mercedes-Benz right here. And to lock the car, just go ahead and click on the sensor. Here is the front door panel, and the front door panel looks amazing, and everything is soft on this front door panel, and this is expected from a $136,000 luxury sedan. This top portion right here is wrapped in leather. It does have some gray stitching. I really love the new Mercedes-Benz ambient lighting. It does look very good, and seriously, I think Mercedes-Benz did a great job with the ambient lighting in this S-Class. Seat controls are going to be located right here. It does have memory seats, and it does have heated cold seats, and you can control the right seats from here, so you could move it to the front or to the back. The door handle is finished in brushed aluminum. It is actually very light, and the door locks are right here. I love the amount of gloss black on this door, and I really like this styling, the diamond style design on the door panel. The armrest is nice and soft. Window switches, mirror controls, everything looks good. You could fold the mirrors, and this is expected from a luxury brand. As I said, window switches look good. Everything is automatic up and down. You could bring up the shade and down from the spine right here. The headlight controls are located right here. I never seen this before. Usually they are in the bottom right there, or on the stock right behind the steering wheel, and it does have the lacquer flowing line interior. It is a $1,300 option, and my camera is having a hard time focusing because of the gloss black, but it does have the Burmeister sound system, a good amount of storage place in the bottom, and that's where the trunk release spine is. This whole thing right here is actually very soft, and it does have more ambient lighting in the bottom, like right underneath that brushed aluminum. And inside, the seats are very, very comfortable. Those seats are actually beyond comfortable, and they are part of a package. It is a $3,000 package. It is called the Black Exclusive Napa leather seats. And let's go ahead and move inside this S-Class, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. And just like that, this all-new S-Class is on. Very nice and quiet, and the interior of this S-Class is very, very nice. Seriously, Mercedes-Benz did a great job with the design. Steering wheel looks good. It is wrapped in leather, and it is actually thick. I'm surprised that the steering wheel is thick, but overall the design looks good. I love the fact that the center is nice and small. Mercedes-Benz logo is massive. It is finished in chrome. There's a good amount of gloss black and a good amount of brushed aluminum, but just the perfect touch. And overall, I really like the interior of this S-Class. AC vents look good. There's 4 of them in the center, and the design of the AC vents right here look very, very good. As I said, the headlight controls are located on the door, which is something new. I really haven't seen anything like that before. There's some ambient lighting right here in the bottom, and a good amount of brushed aluminum. And all the way on the left of the steering wheel, there is a good amount of buttons. There is a home button. You could go left and right. You could choose your own gauges, which is nice. You'll have the adaptive cruise control and Mercedes-Benz safety buttons or controls right here on the left. And on the right is the phone controls, volume controls, voice command, and you could control the right screen from those buttons right here. So you could go back home. You could go left and right. And you could go through a good amount of things. You could go to, let's say, vehicle, or let's go to light and change the ambient lighting in this S-Class. And let's actually go ahead with green. For this button right here, it's not as responsive as I want it to be. It definitely takes some time to get used to, but here is the green ambient lighting, and the ambient lighting system in this S-Class looks amazing. Right behind the steering wheel, there is going to be the paddle shifters. They have a really nice feel to them. And on the left, that's where the turn signal indicators with the high and low beam are. And actually the wiper controls are going to be on the left. And on the right is the shifter that will control the 9-speed automatic transmission in this S-Class. And this screen right here, it is a 12.3-inch screen, and this screen is a 12.8-inch screen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and I really like this lacquer flow line piano trim. I think it does look very good. Engine start stop. Here is the engine shut off, so when you come to a complete stop, the engine will turn off to save some gas. And all the way in the bottom, that's where the e-brake is. And as I told you guys, the AC vents are located right there. They do look good. And this screen is a 12.8 inches. It is nice and responsive. It is a touch screen. And I completely forgot, but this S-Class does have the 3D technology. It's very hard to tell on the camera, but there is this button right here. If you click on it, the gauges will dim, and basically it becomes 3D. Again, it's very hard to see it over the camera, but in person you could see basically the numbers. Those numbers have like a 3D look, or the gauges have that 3D look. And climate controls are very easy to use. Fan speed, AC, you could open this. You could click on the climate control, it will open this menu, and you could control a good amount of things. It does have the mode selector right here, so you could just click on it, change it from economy, comfort, sport, sport plus, and individual. And then this button right here will turn on the backup camera in this S-Class. Let's actually go ahead and put the S-Class in reverse. That's how the backup camera looks like. But let me go ahead and show you the 360 camera this S-Class has, because seriously, this 360 camera is probably one of the best 360 cameras I ever seen. You could just rotate your finger or drag your finger to be able to see what's around this S-Class. There is the front-facing camera. You could have the front-facing camera and the 360 at the same time. You could have the backup camera with the 360 at the same time, or you could just have the backup camera by itself. And click on this button. This will show the rims. The other one will show the other side. And there is this auto button. Basically, it will show you what's around the car. And what's crazy is that you could rotate, but at the same time you could actually zoom. So seriously, this camera system is amazing. The Genesis does have a very clear 3D view, but this S-Class has a better overall camera system. It does have parking sensors right here, and overall the system is nice and responsive. It does have built-in navigation, and here is the volume control and the button to turn off the radio. And there is a wireless phone charger, a storage place right here, 2 USB-Cs, and that's how to close the cover. You just basically push it and then it will come out, and push it in and it will stay in place like this. And for the armrest, it is nice and soft. It does have an okay storage place inside, and there is 2 USBs inside, and it does have a rear view frameless rear view mirror, and it is actually a good size. And I really like what Mercedes-Benz did with the design, and they even added some ambient lighting right here up top. And this is finished in brushed aluminum, some gloss black. And let me go ahead and turn on all the lights in this Mercedes-Benz. Very nice bright LED lights. They're more on the yellow side. I'm not exactly sure why they're not bright white. SOS button does have the shade for the back, and it does have the Mercedes-Benz Help Me and the light controls. And here is the panoramic sunroof. I'll go ahead and show you how it works. Basically, you just swipe your finger and the shade opens. If you want to tilt it, you have to click on the front or the back of it. That's how you tilt the panoramic sunroof. And if you want to open it, you have to slide your finger back. Very easy to use, and there is actually a back. Let me go ahead and open the back shade. And seriously, it does bring in a lot of light. And overall, I really like this panoramic sunroof, and I really like the controls for this panoramic sunroof. The visor feels nice and solid. It is finished in the Alcantara material. Inside there is a mirror, and there is an LED light, but it is more of a yellow LED light. Here is the back door panel. It does have the same design as the front, of course. Top portion is finished in leather. It does have that nice design. Ambient lighting in the back. I think it does look good. Here are the seat controls. It does have memory seats here in the back, ventilated and heated seats. Door handle is very light. Here are the door locks and window switches with the shade controls. It does have some gloss black here in the back, brushed aluminum, Burmester sound system, and I love the design of the speakers. The armrest is very nice and soft. Bottom portion is wrapped in leather, very nice and soft, and it does have a light all the way in the bottom and a good amount of storage place. And for the back seats, there is a ton of space. This is an S-Class, and it should be expected. Headroom is very good, and they're going to be an armrest here in the back. It does not have tri-climate control, so there's no climate controls here in the back. I think this is part of a package. And inside there is a storage place. The armrest is nice and soft. I think the design looks good. There is a pass through to the trunk, and 2 AC vents, a storage place, and I think that's where the USBs are located. So there's 2 USB-Cs, and they're going to be an AC outlet right there. And Seriously guys, overall the back seats are massive, and I really like this black exclusive Napa leather. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Big thanks to Brittany and Mercedes-Benz of North Haven, Connecticut for providing me this S-Class. If you guys are interested and if you guys are around, make sure to come check them out. They do have 3 S-Classes at the moment. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.